What's up, everybody? You know, it's that time again. TB2 Podcast. We're going over the Dynamite post-Revolution show. You know, they're cleaning up a couple things that happened on Revolution. We're going to talk all about it. You know my name. It's the Burr. If you're going to spell it out, it's B-U-R-R-R-R Burr. Burr. I'm here with my cousin, other half of the IWC Tag Team Champions of the World.
Yep.
B.O. $$ Boss. What's good, man?
What up? What up? IWC, what's cracking? Yo, we burning the midnight oil, man. We've been burning the midnight oil. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy spring break to everyone. I had a good spring break, Burr. And I could tell by your face you had a good weekend. So here, we talking wrestling. It's a lot going on. This is the backlash episode of Revolution, man.
Yeah. And they tied up a few knots and opened up some new ones. So without
I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it, man. The show after the pay-per-view is always an important show. So I'm here for it. I'm 10 toes in the ground on the mat. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. Hey, those of you, if you're watching this, go ahead and watch the rest of the video. See if it's something that you enjoy. We two guys just sitting here talking wrestling, giving you some recap, giving you some thoughts, looking into the crystal ball and see how things are rolling. If you wanna show us some love, like the video, subscribe to the channel, stay up to date so you can know when we're coming live. We've got some interviews coming up. We got some reactionary videos coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up. And just because this format may not be for you, we may have some other things coming down the pipe that may be more worth your style, but you gotta follow the channel. You gotta do the little bell thing. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on TikTok. Hey, at TB2 Podcast on TikTok. Always putting the clips on there. Stay tuned, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. But tonight we're talking Dynamite. It's Wednesday. You know what that means.
AEW time, baby. Time. Like, share, comment, subscribe, like my cousin said, man. Let's get into it, man. We got a lot to talk about, bro. We had a good pay-per-view down there in LA for AEW Revolution, and here we go.
Yeah, and the night starts off hot. I mean, you got Will Ospreay showing back up at Revolution, making his return and attacking the Death Riders, and he has a match tonight against Blake Christian. Now, the whole story is that Will Ospreay got neck fusion surgery and was out for 6 months, something like that. And so this whole match, Blake Christian is targeting the neck, but Will Ospreay is not taking it easy like he just got neck fusion surgery at all.
No, not at all. Will Ospreay looked like he back. You know, he had the things on it, you know, whatever that shit be, the steroid packs, the steroid tape on his necks. He was flying, hopping and popping.
Yeah.
I think he really needed that time off, bro. Like, Will Ospreay is he just puts his body to the wind, you know, when he wrestles. So I hope that he's like fully recovered, but I know that he needed that time off, man. He put his body on the line a lot, bro.
For sure.
Good to see him, bro. And I mean, you know, Blake Christian was giving them the fucking runaround. He wasn't going down easy, and he wasn't taking everything, you know. Will Ospreay had to put some fucking clamps on him.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Will Ospreay could have a good match with a broom. I mean, he's just that good in the ring. But Blake Christian looked real good tonight. They had a good back. There was one spot where he threw Will Ospreay over the barricade, and he had him laying back with his neck and his head tilted back. And Blake Christian went for a double stomp on. That would have killed the man. It would have killed him.
Yeah. Blake Christian definitely ain't no pushover. He gave a good match, no doubt. But Will Ospreay just coming back, you know, he got to get the win, man. He got to get the win.
Of course. And even though he does get the win, it takes 2 hidden blades to take out Blake Christian. So you're still making Blake Christian look strong.
I was going to say that, man. Like, he had to finish him off twice. He hit him with 1, then he had to slap him up with 2. You know what I'm saying? Just to for good measure, because the first blade just wasn't working. He kicked out, you know, but make sure his ass stay down with this one. Second one, gets the 1-2-3.
And then after the match, he grabs a mic and he tells Moxley, he has a message straight for Moxley. He says, listen, there's a difference between me and you. I don't need a weapon to break somebody's neck. I do it with my hands. And he uses some colorful language.
Yeah.
But he says this, and of course, that brings out the Death Riders. You know, Mox comes out. Ospreay takes the fight right to Mox. They're going back and forth. Well, finally, Puck comes out and catches Ospreay and then hooks him with the brutalizer in the middle of the ring. I mean, doesn't let go for a good, I don't know, 20. They had to bring 5 security guards out to pull him off, and he still had to let go. They didn't pull him off. He finally let go.
The Death Riders got a beef with Will Ospreay, so they're gonna take it to him, keep softening him up, so he ain't jumping and popping all over y'all asses.
Well, they drag Pac out. They drag him to the back. As they're dragging him to the back and checking on Will, the Bang Bang Gang starts making their entrance because they've got a match against the Death Riders. The Death Riders are already out here. Let's just go ahead and send y'all out here. So they send them out there. And as they're walking down the ramp, Ospreay runs and jumps off the ramp onto Pac and these security guards, still going at it, not letting up. This is, I mean, the big match is going to be Mox against Ospreay, but I think this leads into a Pac Ospreay warm-up match. Maybe next week, maybe on Collision.
Yeah, of course. You got to run through the team before you get to Mox. That's how he going to set that up. And Will got to get some warm-up matches. You can't just come in and go to the boss. But knowing you never know AEW. Them motherfuckers could fight next week. They could fight this weekend. You never know. Like you never know with AEW. But I definitely see Will Ospreay, me against the world, aka me against the Death Riders.
Yeah. Well, tonight is the Death Riders against the Bang Bang Gang. Like it says, Ace Austin and Juice Robinson. Decent little match. You know, the Death Riders are taking it to him. The weird thing I thought, and again, Juice is over, but most of this match is spent the Death Riders doing damage to Ace and building up the hot tag for Juice Robinson.
Right. Well, when you got the super over guy out there, that's just gonna build up the excitement and the pop. Let's see what he do when he get in the ring. And that's good booking. That's good storyline wrestling. You hate to see it. Hate to see Ace get his ass drugged across the ring by the Death Riders, but even better when Juice come his ass up in the ring, the hot tag, man. You got to build something up to the hot tag or it's just not the same,
And maybe this is just me. I like Juice Robinson, and maybe this is just me. I think Juice Robinson is one of those wrestlers that really needs to wear tights all the way down, because when he's out there wrestling, I don't know if it was like the size of his underwear, whatever you would call them, his tights that he's got, his short tights were too big. He was reminding me of Walter White walking around with the tighty whities on Breaking Bad. It didn't fit him. It looked like he was walking around and he forgot his pants.
My son is not a fan of wrestling draws. He hate wrestling draws. He hate niggas wearing wrestling draws. He love Randy Orton, but he can't stand Randy Orton wearing wrestling. So yeah, Juice, cover it up, man. Get your shit together, bro. Some of these dudes, they just physical specimens, like they gotta do it for the ladies.
Yeah.
It's ladies in the crowd. But I like Juice, but yeah, Death Riders all day.
Yeah. They end up getting a win. Moxley hits a Death Rider for the win on Ace Austin. You knew they were probably going to get this win. Nothing against the Bang Bang Gang. They're starting to get back over. They've been off TV for a while, so I hope they stay on TV. I hope we start seeing more and more of them, because Juice is over.
Yeah, most definitely. I see a swerve coming soon. I see some kind of fuckery coming soon between them, but we gonna watch and see. See something coming through, especially how Ace got his ass whooped.
I hope we see Switchblade Jay White come back. I miss him. I miss watching him, be honest.
Go ahead, bro.
I say that's just another guy that AEW has in the can that they can't use right now. Another top guy that can be used as a top guy for real. Especially if he's got the Bang Bang Gang, the Bullet Club behind him. Right. I want to see him on my TV.
Well, You know, they listen to the TB2 podcast, so you'll see him soon, brother. You'll see him soon. He made a special request, so he'll be popping out soon.
Well, along with this starting of good wrestling, throughout the night, we've got a bunch of promos that kind of happen. Some in the ring, some backstage. Starts out with Kenny. Kenny has a backstage promo where basically he says, "Hey, Swerve, I want to face you, and I want to face you for you now because you now that you beat Brody, you're the new #1 contender," which I didn't know that was the case. They never put that out there that was the case. So I don't know if they just forgot to mention it. I don't know if that's just a story moving forward to build upon, what's going on.
There you go. It's option C. I mean, it's option B. Yeah.
But he wants to face Swerve for the #1 contendership. Later in the night, Swerve comes out. Nana brings out Swerve. Swerve comes to the ring. And he says, power, right? Power. That's what I want. He says, what's the point? And he apparently also didn't know he was #1 contender. He said, well, this is news to me. But what's the point of being a #1 contender if I don't have the power to protect it? If I don't have the power to do what needs to be done? You've got people that are trying to come at me that are EVPs. I want the power. I don't need titles. I want the power. And so he's challenging Kenny. Kenny wants the #1 contendership. Swerve wants the EVP. Now, Swerve and Hangman beat the Bucks and relinquished them of EVP status. That didn't make Swerve and Hangman EVPs. That just made the Bucks not EVPs anymore.
Right.
But this one's different. This one, Swerve wants his stat. It's an interchangeable. So Swerve now becomes EVP of AEW.
Wow. Well, things that sure did escalate from Revolution to now, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the stakes got really high. The stakes are really high right now, bro, because you know who's in the waiting ring with that in the waiting wing with the belt. You know my nigga Marcus. My nigga Marcus J. Freeman has that belt. So those two guys against Marcus J would be great. We got a pay-per-view in Vancouver coming up. So, Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, a love triangle with MJF, that's great. I would love to see that. But Swerve Strickland actually being an EVP and fucking making some moves and having Prince Nana on his shoulder as the devil, helping him make moves, that's bigger than the belt to me. So wow, Swerve definitely got a lot to fight for. Got a lot to fight for. I would love to see the outcome of that, and I would love to see Kenny Omega go against my dude Marcus, man. So hey, this is a great back and forth right here.
I could almost see them pulling the whole time limit draw in this match. I could see them doing a 20-30 minute match and being no winner at the end of it. But I'm more intrigued to actually see Swerve win and see what this heel version of an EVP with all this power that can do whatever he wants to get his goals as a bad guy, as a heel. I'm intrigued to see it.
Yeah, the stakes are definitely high for Swerve in this. Like I said, Kenny Omega, he wins, he defeats Swerve, who put his ass down. You feel me? And then he gets back in the title picture. So that's great for Kenny Omega for sure. But yeah, Swerve Strickland actually having some fucking power around this bitch. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a new era. And that'll be crazy too. So we'll see how crazy Tony Khan and them are. We'll see how crazy the Young Bucks and them really are behind the scenes and how they really, really want to play this. But they definitely have my attention.
For sure. And speaking of MJF, he does a promo. It was basically right after Revolution. They pre-recorded this promo. And he's hyped up on adrenaline. He's bleeding. He's bloodied. He's bruised. He just went through Texas death with Hangman Page and came up victorious. And he mocks Hangman. He says, listen, I'm going to be this champion at the top of the game for the next 20 years. And you know who I don't have to compete for that spot? I don't have to compete with Hangman Page because now he's at the mid-card. He's staying at the mid-card. He ain't coming to my title. And he says, hey, Mr. Cameraman, go ahead. Ask me what I'm about to do. Ask me what I'm about to do. The cameraman says, well, sir, you just won retained the world title. What are you gonna do? And he says, I'm going to Disneyland.
That's right.
I wonder if he got that pay that the Super Bowl people get when they say, hey, just say you're going to Disneyland. We'll cut you a check for $5 million. You really don't even have to go. Just say you're going to Disneyland so we can run that commercial at the end of it. We can get people coming.
Yeah, marketing 101 right there. He definitely got a bonus check for the advertisement play. Shout out to MJF, man. He's a walking like marketing guy. You want your shit pushed, you better have MJF saying it, man. He's not in the building tonight.
No.
He's in the hospital recovering from a Texas death match. Shout out to him for having a win, yeah. And yeah, so a couple guys that won this spot, but unfortunately, hey man, Adam Page, you won't be there. You won't be competing for that spot. So yeah, this is good backlash promo from the fight, from the pay-per-view yesterday. So,
and it was an intense promo. He was intense through all of this. I mean, that's the thing about MJF is when MJF's giving a promo, he believes every word he's saying. And when he believes every word he's saying, I believe every word he's saying.
Exactly. He definitely will go down in his wrestling history as one of the best heels we had in the newer era. He's great on the promos and he could back it up in the ring, So I'm fucking with it.
And with that being said, we talk about him doing a good promo. I'm gonna go ahead, and this is later on in the night. This is something that happens later on. But I've got a problem with it, and it kind of deals with this whole promo situation. We got Speedball Mike Bailey in the back, right? Speedball Mike Bailey talks about how he became a trios champion, and he's got mental toughness, and so with mental toughness and determination, that's what makes you a winner. And I don't believe any word that he's given the typical baby face. Oh, if you truly believe that you can succeed, you will get there and your dreams will come true. And I don't buy it.
Well, sometimes we like the villains and sometimes we like the good guys. Sometimes we like the baby faces and sometimes we like the heels. And sometimes we don't like the baby faces because they're corny, and and they do it on, they gotta overjuice it up, gotta be super good guy, super good, Mike Bailey's not one of the best dudes on the mic. MJF is, Mike Bailey not, Day and night right there. That's day and night comparisons right there.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't believe what he was saying. Now, granted, he's kind of right because he has a match against Mark Davis, which is an okay match. It's basically the same match that we had with Mark Davis against Kevin Knight, but this time Bailey comes out and he wins. He hits him with the double knees on his back. It's speed versus power. It's the same kind of fight thing we get, but he won the match because he has mental toughness and determination, and that's what's going to make you a winner.
Right. Don't forget.
I don't want to waste my time anymore talking about Mike Bailey's promo, Mike Bailey's match. He's a good wrestler. He's good in the ring. Bro, stay off the mic. Stay off the mic.
I agree. So, a lot of AEW cats ain't cutting up the par. A lot of wrestlers just not cutting up the par with the mic skills.
Well, mic skills to the side, because on the after show of Revolution, on the post show scrum, somebody that has some decent mic skills but just said the MF word and flipped off New Japan numerous times is Gabe Kidd, and he tells Tony Khan the only way that we can end this between me and Darby is somebody's going to be pushing up daisies, so I want a casket match with him on Dynamite. And guess what? It comes true. We have a casket match. Now, it don't start like a normal casket match. Gabe's ready to meet him in the parking lot, right? Well, in meeting him in the parking lot, he drags him out of Darby's car. Darby shows up. He drags him out of the car. They're hitting each other off the car. Darby gets a bottle of a liquid and a rag. And I don't know if this is supposed to be chloroform, because if it's chloroform, either AEW didn't act right or all the NCIS episodes didn't act right. Because Gabe is fighting this off and it is not affecting. I mean, he's getting drowsy, but I'd see it more of like being like a tequila or something that just throws him off more than like knocking him out.
They didn't do the Giant Gonzalez. See, Giant Gonzalez, he used real deal chloroform on Undertaker and damn near killed him.
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't.
That's what you want to see. You want to see a Giant Gonzalez. If you get the rag out, we want to see you get Undertaker. We want to see paramedics carry your ass out. We want to be really concerned for your safety. We want you to be suffocated, pass out, come back like Undertaker, motherfucker, barely standing, boozy, stumbling back to the ring, high, inebriated. Fucking, I don't know what it is that's on the towel. Hey, we don't know what Giant Gonzalez put on the towel. He just pulled that motherfucker out and buried him with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe Darby Allin didn't have the right chemical solution. You know, maybe, I don't know what they had. But, I already told you, man, Gabe Kidd, big bald head, buff neck ass. His nostrils are like the size of 2 fucking soccer balls. Like he just inhaled that shit. And, you know what I'm saying? That shit didn't affect him.
Well, the point of it is so Darby can throw him in the trunk of his car, right? And here I'm thinking we've got a casket match going on. Where are they going to go in this car where we're going to see this casket match actually starting later? But no, they show the casket in the ring. They show it. It's happening now. And so Darby throws him in the trunk of the car, gets in the driver's seat, and just immediately flips the car. They go off like this garbage or something and just flip it right on the top.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is free TV. This is just AEW. This is throwback Raw. This throwback Raw shit right here, I'm like, damn.
And normally when something like that would happen, that's the end of the segment. Coffin match ain't going to happen because people are going to the hospital because they just flipped a car.
Right. But not AEW.
Not in AEW. We see Darby get out of the car all bloodied and bruised. We see the back trunk door pop open and Gabe Kidd fall out. And Darby grabs one of them push carts that's got all the equipment in it, throws Gabe into it, and starts rolling him to the ring to start this casket match.
Officially now, the start of the match. Bell has rung. Ding, ding, ding. It's on. And Darby Allin, these is his matches right here. This is type of shit.
Yeah. One thing I was a little thrown off by was when I actually put eyes on the casket. This thing is not like your normal casket match casket. This thing is a wooden crate that has handles on it with rope. This is something the Pilgrims taught the Native Americans to bury your kinfolk in. Like, this is not your average cow.
We got some medieval shit on Temu that we could get in the ring real quick. This ain't a pay-per-view casket that's nice and bought off Amazon. This is Temu. We got something that we got going on Dynamite. Fuck it. We already crashed the car already. Are you guys not happy? We've already had a car flipping scene. We've had the stunt scene. What else you want from us?
Well, they bring him to the ring. Darby brings him in, and Darby brings out a skateboard, which of course he does, and a straight jacket.
Skateboard D. Skateboard D. Gotta have that. Straight jacket. I hope it's one size fit all. Because how you gonna put on Gabe Kidd big ass like?
Well, he gets the front buttoned up. He gets it on him and gets the front all singed up and buckled up, but he can't get the arms tied. Gabe ends up fighting out of it. They do some back and forth. Darby takes a stiff shot. He gets body slammed onto his skateboard, but it's not with the skateboard like normal setting. It's flipped over so the wheels are sticking up. And his spine goes right off the tires. Man, it looks rough. Off that axle.
Yeah, the trucks. The trucks and the wheels and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Darby Allin's he's He crazy. He takes them shots, and yeah, like you said, Gabe Kid full of power. Shout out to the dogs. He slamming the shit out of him. He taking punishment and giving punishment. That's the only way that it got to be done. You know, it's the only way. It's the only way.
Well, throughout all this back and forth,
Gabe
Darby
Kid,
actually.
he's stiff anyway, too. By the way,
Oh yeah,
he's stiff. So
yeah. Well, they end up hitting. Darby ends up hitting an avalanche code red move off the top rope. Just when I say avalanche, that's what it means for those that do not know. He hits an avalanche code red. He ends up hooking Gabe his arms up, and so Gabe's got no arms, even though he's still doing some moves to him with no arm movement.
Right, very impressive.
Darby gets control, hits Gabe with 2 coffin drops, not 1 but 2. Your boy can't defend against himself, so he gets rolled out the ring, and then Darby does one of these suicide dives as Gabe's standing in front of the coffin. Does this, and I thought Gabe was gonna move here. I thought Gabe was gonna move. I thought Darby was gonna bounce headfirst through the edge of the coffin, pop out the other side, because when he does these suicide dives, he's running 150, 160 mile an hour and putting all of his weight into the force. So if Gabe's not there to take that brunt, he's going through the coffin.
Right. You said that in our last review too. That was your prediction through the crystal ball. It'll be some coffin shenanigans.
Yep. I really thought that's where this was going to happen. I thought this match was over. Gabe was going to end up moving out the way, and Darby was going to just fly out the ring into this coffin. And it would have hurt, but Darby would have been the one to take the bump because it's Darby Allin.
Right.
But Gabe's there to take the brunt. Gabe bounces in. I don't know if this was actually supposed to be the end of the match, because the way that the match ends is you shut the lid on the wrestler. And so when Gabe hits into the coffin, he bumps into the lid and it closes on him as he's falling in. That's the end of the match. Whether that was supposed to be the ending or if there was supposed to be another event that happened before they closed the lid, we'll never know. Darby ends up winning. Darby goes over Gabe. I guess this feud is over because Gabe said this is going until one of them's pushing up daisies. And with Gabe ending up in the coffin, it seems like it's him. But after the match, Darby grabs a mic and he says, "Hey, listen, I go hard. I'm going hard until I'm dead or until I see that title. So Marcus, I'm coming for you." I can't. I can't.
Yeah, but okay. Let me say this. The way that ended kind of gives Gabe Kid a reason to still be around.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
he didn't get it like completely shut on his ass. So he still can make it another day. But I don't want to see him on the TV screen battling against Darby Allin anymore. Darby Allin did what he did. That's that. Him against Marcus would be interesting, but I don't want to see that either.
Yeah.
I don't see that either. So we'll see, Darby. I think you just talking. You high off of skateboard life. You cool, bro. If you get in there with somebody like MJF, they gonna fucking turn you every which way but loose. Don't do it.
Well, we get a promo, another promo later on, and I think it says where we're going with Darby, because it's Andrade backstage, and somebody takes a call from Don Callis, the head of the family, all 73 members they got, and he says, "Andrade, just take the briefcase. It's full of money. We struck a deal with MJF. I know you want to take on the title. You want to head to the world title, but your job right now, take the money and take out Darby Allin for MJF because he's going to pay us big for it."
You love it. I love it. I love it. You love to see it. This is storylines. This is shit that's wrestling. Like, I like that, and yeah, Don Callis family, they some dirty motherfuckers. It's murder for hire over there. You know what I'm saying? And MJF, he's hired for murder over there.
Yep.
The M and the F murder, he hired for murder. Hey, I'm fucking with that. And yeah, that's getting Darby Allin ass up out the way. MJF ain't trying to deal with that.
And I mean, Darby Andrade, I'm good with watching a good match between those two. I see that being a banger.
Definitely banger. Get Darby Allin in there against Mystico ASAP or somebody like Andrade, even though Andrade gonna throw his ass all over the place. But let's see it. Let's see you get thrown all over the place by Andrade. Banger for sure.
For sure. For
Contract
sure.
on your head, Darby. Contract on your head. It's over, bro. It's over. Once MJF call your number, you done, bro. Once Matthew call your number, you out of there, bro. So you done, and you got Andrade ass after you. So okay, I guess Bandito gets out of there. Bandito gonna get out of here with his belt. He gonna go to the shadows. He gonna get the fuck up out the way. Then if you smart, Bandito, you good. You good. Andrade got other fish to fry. So you good, bro. You made it.
We get an interesting, so I guess the match was supposed to be part 2. It was supposed to be Marina Shafir versus Toni Storm in a no-holds-barred match. I guess Toni legit got hurt at Revolution, and so she can't compete in this match, but they don't say that. They don't say Toni got hurt, she's not going to compete. They do an angle where Toni got attacked backstage, and she's got this bloody photo where she bleed from her head, and Mina Shirakawa's all angry and upset. And there's so many posts I've seen about, hey, how many cameos do you see in this shot? How many clues do you see? Because they've got weapons from all kinds of different women and props from all kinds of different women wrestlers in the one AEW shot that they released for Toni getting hurt. So at this point, it could be anybody.
Well, I mean, we seen this happen to Jade Cargill when she got her ass thrown in the windshield.
Yeah.
Who done it? Who done it? So hopefully Toni Storm is okay. You know, that's my girl. I hope she okay. Yeah, we got a Jade Cargill through the windshield situation going on. Who done it? It was Ronda Rousey. I'll tell you right now who done it. The IWC don't gotta speculate too wrong. And boss, you know, I be borrowing the crystal ball from my cousin. Ronda Rousey did it.
I see it being one of two ways. It is either Ronda or it's Mina.
Ronda Rousey did it because ain't nothing Mina Shafir could fucking do with Toni Storm. Ain't nothing she could do with her. We already saw that. Ain't nothing you could do with Toni Storm, bitch. I hate to use that word, man. I know we got female.
We got like two.
I know we got female listeners and shit like that, but hey, ain't nothing you can do with her, bitch. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing with a girl. Go ahead. It was Ronda Rousey. Ronda, stop playing. Stop acting all weird. You did that shit. Now, what y'all need to do is go ahead and fight Chris Statlander and tackle a little bit. You know, warm y'all up. You need to warm up a little bit, Ronda.
Yeah.
And leave Toni Storm the fuck alone, because that Mina don't got nothing for her. You feel me?
Well, we get Marina Shafir versus Mina Shirakawa because Mina takes in Toni's spot. So she tries to bring up, oh, well, you hurt my friend, so I'm gonna take your spot. And we still get a no holds barred match. We still get a match with Marina versus Mina Shirakawa, and it's got some pretty good spots going back and forth. I mean, Mina comes out with a barbed wire bat in hand and starts the match off with a barbed wire bat in hand. And the commenters say, well, I mean, technically, a barbed wire bat isn't a barred hold in this match.
Right. Technically, a swing from a barbed wire bat is still a hold, right? Ain't no holds barred. If I hold this bat in my hand and swing it, no holds barred, right? So, hey, AEW props. You get a casket match and you get a no holds barred match, right?
On a random Wednesday.
On a random Wednesday after a pay-per-view.
Yep. Welcome to AEW, folks.
I'm here for it. I'm starting to like it.
Well, Mina ends up pulling out a bucket that's got champagne bottles in it. Yeah. So she brings it out like we gonna get a champagne bottle spot. We get a spot outside the ring with a table where Marina goes to take Mina and slam her on the table, off the apron or off the ropes through the table. But Mina misses the table completely and bounces off the floor. Marina goes through it, but Mina just bounces off the floor, and it looked rough. It looked like a rough spot.
Botchamania right there. It'll be on Botchamania, yeah. They be fucking up sometimes. Yeah, that shit, be careful on them damn tables, man.
Oh yeah. It
I
looked
don't
rough.
think they needed to do that either. Like, sometimes the women take it too far with some of the shit they doing. They ain't have to do that, but it's no holds barred, so they going ham.
Yeah. Well, they finish off the match with Marina and Mina in the ring. Mina hits Marina with a champagne bottle and a Storm Zero to win and make up for Tony Storm getting hurt because somebody hurt her, and they think it's Marina Shafir. I don't think it is. I think it's Rhonda, like you said. And they got to do this hokey stuff where it's a whodunit because Rhonda's not going to be on every show. So
she need to be. You was there. You was at the pay-per-view. You need to be. You need to do something. But yeah, go ahead and do this so she could train. She probably got to train. And like you said, Tony Storm might have a legit injury, so they got to do something in between time and in the meantime, you know?
Yeah. Well, we get this vignette, right? The setup of the match, the main event of Dynamite for this Wednesday, after we've had no holds barred, after we've had a coffin match, we've got a trios match, and it's Okada and Roppongi Vice, which is Trent Beretta and what is his name? I can't think of his name. The other guy with the eye patch.
It don't matter what his name is, nigga. They Roppongi Vice, bro. And as a dude that been to Roppongi a couple times in his life, you don't want to get caught up by Roppongi Vice, bro. Roppongi's a wild fucking place. So
Yeah.
these some wild dudes. My cousin Bird could tell you, man. Roppongi Vice, these niggas named Roppongi, they gotta be crazy. So it don't matter what his partner, man.
It goes down in Roppongi. It goes down. If you go to Japan, you go into Roppongi, just know it goes down in Roppongi. Know what you're getting yourself into before you jump out that train door. Because it's going down.
Man, if you see them Roppongi Vice niggas, that two niggas in AEW, you in the wrong spot. You better get up out of there. You better hurry up and get the fuck up out of there. Cause you about to get dealt with. You ain't in the good spot in Roppongi. You in a wild spot. All right? You got 3 Japanese motherfuckers. Like, you don't want to be in the spot that they in Roppongi because it's going down.
Yeah.
All right, so who's the trio though? Who we got, man? Tell me their opponents, man. Let's get into it. I'm sorry.
So them against the Young Bucks and Jack Perry, Jungle Jack.
Yes,
and before the match, they both do promos. On one side, Jungle Jack comes out with this hokey. And we talked about hoping that he did more serious stuff, some more serious turn as he's going. He's doing this hokey ass promo, this vignette where he's getting his stuff in his backpack ready for school because Luchasaurus is out there in the Jurassic Express bus honking, say, "Hey man, we gotta go. We gotta drive up to Fresno." And Jack walks out his house with his backpack and his shirt for school, and he makes sure to pull out a nut out of his hand so this squirrel can jump out the tree and land on it to eat. So we're going from, not only is he friends with a dinosaur, but he's just one with all animals because he's Jungle Jack. How many squirrels are in the jungle?
Shit, I would never know because I don't be going to the truth. I would never know. Shit, that's what boss don't do, is be in nature, nigga. I'll be in the house. That shit. Yo, it gives me like 1990 vibes, WWF 1990s vibes. Like, he's a character, you know, hopefully the kids like him. He's got the Continental championship belt. Like, watch the fuck out. You better hope next time you pull some shit out and put it in your hand, you better hope Ricochet don't jump his ass out the fucking tree and grab you by your arm and armbar your shit till you fucking tap, nigga. That's what you better know. When you better watch out, Jack, Jungle Jack Perry. Nigga, you got somebody else's belt, bro. You got another man's belt on your waist right now. You better watch out, cause Ricochet might be jumping out one of them damn trees on your ass. Now that's what I do know is in the jungle. Ricochet.
Prince Puma?
He in the jungle. He waiting. He waiting on this time to pounce on Jack Perry, wait for Jack Perry to fall asleep at the fucking wheel, or waiting for Luchasaurus to fall asleep at the fucking wheel, and he gonna attack. So yeah, you know, I ain't mad at him. Jack Perry's gonna choose to be corny. See, this is all this shit. See, they do all this to antagonize CM Punk too. This is all to piss CM Punk off. These are all subliminals to CM Punk in some kind of way. That's how I take it.
Well, they got to stop and get gas, and Luchasaurus got to be the one who's pumping. They pull up to Fresno. They pull up into the parking lot of the spot of the arena, and waiting on them to show up. You know, Jack gets off the bus. The Bucks are there talking about, hey, we need this match. Yes, we lost, but what would we be if we didn't show our family that when you get knocked down, you get right back up again, and we're still fighting for those titles. And then Luchasaurus reaches out and his head out the door and roars bitch because they just said Okada. Okay.
Funny as fuck. LMFAO. I loved it. I laughed. They just love to cuss over there, and they gonna cuss when they can. Like I laugh because they just do it. They just doing it for. It's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny in a bad way though. It's not funny in a comical way. I laugh in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I laugh for a different reason. But yeah, I laugh, nigga, because I thought that shit was funny. And yeah, these niggas wear tassels. Jungle Jack Perry wear tassels. Why not? Y'all,
Yep.
I got y'all ass beat in Los Angeles in front of your family at the pay-per-view for some real steel belts, and now you niggas want to go to Fresno. You know, redeem yourselves. Fresno's like 6 hours away. What the fuck? What the fuck, yo? Like, I know Fresno at least 8 hours away from Las Vegas. Like, why the fuck y'all doing that? Like, you niggas need to get back. It's so hard. The Young Bucks want me to like them so bad, and it's so hard for me to like them motherfuckers. Like, it is so hard. They make it so hard for me to like them. Continue, bro. Continue,
on
man.
The opposite side of it, Okada and Roppongi Vice, they do a promo. And the basic thing that comes out of that promo is Okada saying, you know, he's going to get this win for the family. He's going to get this win for the family. And he only has one family, and that family is Don Callis. Unlike Takeshita, who shook Jon Moxley's hand after their match at Revolution, and that's going to piss off the family, which I feel like somebody around here on this show brought up.
Yeah, you're right, because the crystal ball is beaming, man. We seen we like you said, building up to Revolution. We seen the kind of fallout with Takeshita and the fucking Don Callis family, and then you know he did a peace treaty. He dropped this flag. John Moxley dropped his flag first because he took his hand out.
Yep.
So John Moxley stuck his hand out first to keep it real. But them niggas dropped their flags in L.A., the home of the Crips and Bloods. And now, you know, we get with, in the gang world, we get what we call a DP. You got a DP coming to Casket from the whole Don Callis family. And Okada, he ain't forgetting. He like, yo, motherfucker, I ain't no bitch like you. I do it for the family. You do it for yourself. But it's all right. I'm going to catch your ass, and we about to have a one-on-one for the books. But for now, let's deal with these guy jeans. Let's deal with these boys right here, you know, because we got to close out. We got to do something. It's Dynamite. Fuck it. You're like, fuck it. Roppongi Vice, come with us. Come with me. Fuck it. I need 3 niggas. I need 2 more niggas. Roppongi Vice, come on. I could have got Andrade. I could have got a whole bunch of motherfuckers. I could have had everybody up out here whooping y'all ass. Hey, Roppongi Vice, let's go.
Well, they don't get the job done.
Do not.
And I figured I knew how this was gonna go. They just named Jack Perry a new champion. The Bucks are trying to get their win back. They gotta make them, if they're gonna do this other thing, it seems like they're setting up after this match. You gotta keep the Bucks strong. I mean, it is Roppongi Vice. When was the last time you seen him actually win a match recently? I mean, they may beat the shit out of somebody backstage, but actually winning a match, I mean, when?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when he ain't called Andrade, when he ain't called the heavy hitters out there, I knew what it was. You and the Don Callis family, you ain't get your boys, you got Roppongi vibes. You chose to stick with your people. You couldn't call Takeshita because this bitch ass is hiding around somewhere. So, you know, I knew how this was going to go. And like you said, man, this is a redemption from Revolution. You know, the Bucks lost. Why are they in a trios match? Who knows? But they had to do something. I guess some of their cousins live in Fresno.
More fighting in front of the family.
Yeah, they got more family to fight in front of. And I guess their family is stronger than the Don Callis family. So yeah, there we go.
It's because they had mental toughness and they believed in themselves so they could become winners.
That's right. You can become a winner too, T, if you follow the TB2 Podcast. We on TikTok, we on Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for sure.
You'll be a winner.
You'll be a winner. Just like the winners that came out after this match.
Yeah.
Because it's not over. Dynamite ain't over. We're not done. We got the predictable win, even though it was a cool little match. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Roppongi Vice got thrashed. Okada did what he could. These niggas got thrashed a little bit. And yeah, the Bucks look strong. Jungle Jack Perry looks strong. And we get some real winners with real championship belts that come out. Well, no. We get a little talking promo, right?
Yeah, first we've got the old men. Somebody around here said that these two looking old as shit, but they come out anyway. The Avengers, right?
The Avengers come out, man. The Avengers come out, man. We got Too Hype, Adam Cope, and we got I'm Just Here, Christian Cage. I'm Just Here, Christian Cage. He even said in the promo, he like, yo, y'all want to know why I'm here? Because if we win, I'm going to get hella extra money. Shit. Fuck it. Let me tell you why I'm here for real. He like, yo, I'm just here for the money, man. Don't come over here trying to fucking spear me. Don't come over here trying to drop kick me. Stay the fuck away from me. He got on the pea coat and shit. Damn, Cage.
Cope wants to prove to the world that Cope and Cage are still not only the best tag team of their millennium, but they're still the best tag team. And in order to do that, they've got to take those titles from Dax and Cash, from FTR, and they remind them, hey, listen, before we left, before I went to go shoot Percy Jackson or whatever it was I went to go do, y'all tried to kill my wife. Y'all tried to injure Beth. And I didn't forget about that. So we coming for the titles. Well, in coming for the titles and knowing that it's going to be against FTR comes out and kind of gets the shit kicked out of him by the Bucks and Cope and Cage.
Yeah. Yeah, we get a spear from Cage.
So the match, the night, Dynamite wins in that Dynamite, ends with the old tug of war spot. The old, you pick up the belt and somebody else picks up the other belt and you got the, no, these are ours. You talked about them tossing around these titles. We're getting Cope and Cage against FTR at the next pay-per-view. I still feel like we're going to get a triple threat match. Maybe it'll be a TLC match, but I still feel we're going to get some type of triple threat match between these three teams.
Where Edge from?
Toronto?
Yep. Where's Cage? Ain't from Canada, is he?
I think he might be too.
Think he is. If he not, he from down south, but I think he Canadian too. Where's the next pay-per-view?
Somewhere
in
up
Canada.
there.
It's in Vancouver. It's in Canada.
Vancouver, yep. I knew it was in Canada, but I couldn't remember which city it was in.
Yeah, it's in Canada. It's on the West Coast though. They're definitely gonna win whatever situation goes. Now I'm gonna go in the crystal ball and say we got Copen Cage go versus FTR. FTR lose the belts in Canada. Then we see where we go from there. I don't know, or maybe I don't know, but they definitely it's definitely some title shit going on. Copen Cage are only there for the titles, for the spot of being the greatest tag team of all time. And I mean, Edge, aka Adam Copeland, he got more to fight for because they tried to fuck up Beth. Like they tried to take her out. So he's got more invested. So I definitely see them making more appearances. Edge had a little kick to the ball spot. He didn't do much.
He just there to get paid.
He did a kick to the ball, but you got Edge out there spearing motherfuckers. He ready. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, man.
Yeah. We got Collision. It's a special night of Collision this weekend because of March Madness going on. They don't have normal Saturday night Collision. They've got a Sunday night show. It's like Sunday Showdown directly after the March Madness game that happens on Sunday. So I'd be honest, I'm not sure what the card looking like. You got SmackDown coming up. There's a lot of things going on the WWE side of things that I have a feeling I'm gonna have some things to say. Granted, this is an AEW review, but I'm going to say this now because I heard this. Bianca Belair, we've talked about her injuring her finger. She injured her knuckle and got wrote off TV. Well, she injured her knuckle. She got the surgery and has been rehabbing it since the surgery, which was like a month ago, 6 weeks ago, something along those lines. Jonathan Coachman put out on a podcast on a show that he's heard rumors that there's a chance that Bianca Belair loses that finger that she's having all this trouble with. So I hope Bianca, thoughts and prayers to Bianca. I hope you get well soon. I hope you are able to get past this. I hope you don't lose your finger. And if it's some weird thing where you have to lose your finger, I hope you're still able to wrestle again because you are so entertaining. But I hope whatever you're doing, you're happy with it because the craziness of breaking a knuckle, we talk about it all the time. Wrestling might be fake, it may be predetermined, but people get hurt out there, and breaking a knuckle at one point to end up possibly losing your finger is a crazy thing to go through. And I hope she gets a full recovery. Thoughts and prayers with Bianca. Shout out Bianca.
I hold my own against the wall. Hey, Bianca Belair, one of my favorite wrestlers. Yeah, fuck. Prayers up, for real. Like, I can't even tell you, bro, how shocked I was to hear that. And I hope it's just a rumor, man, because I don't really fuck with Jonathan coaching. So hopefully it's just speculation. But yeah, when she I was so disappointed in how everything went with the triple threat, the fallout between her, Naomi, and Jade. It was like a bad fucking omen for her, bro. And I just been wondering what the hell's going on with Bianca Belair. And why is it taking so long for her to come back when she only hurt her finger? You know what I'm saying? But that shit is serious. That shit is serious, man. So, wow, I can't believe it for real. Like, I hold my own against the wall. Damn, man. Hope she get okay. And if you don't come back to wrestling, fuck it. You ain't missing out on nothing in WWE. You really ain't. Stay where the hell you at. You and Montez Ford, y'all kick back, man. Fuck it.
Y'all, that's the show. That's the review of Dynamite this week. Go ahead and stay tuned for Friday Night SmackDown. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to review Raw. I'm sure I'll have some shit to say about the road to WrestleMania being bumpy as hell. I'll get out. But y'all like the page. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Check out, we've got videos coming. Like I said, we got some interviews coming up. We got some watch along, some reviews coming up of some old retro matches that we'd like to go back and watch. Maybe do some alternative commentary on it. So even if this is not your cup of tea, these are two super fans that love to watch wrestling, love to talk wrestling, love to give you our opinion on wrestling, and we want to hear yours. So comment on the videos. We read every comment. You'll know I'm responding back because you're gonna see the B U aura at the end of the response. That's me. We can go back and forth all day on any take. I got somebody that got super mad at me about saying that I didn't like Ronda and AEW. Hey, I tried to debate him on it. He kind of fell off after that, so we'll see what happens.
Fuck it. Hey, don't debate me, nigga. We arguing. I'm arguing with you all day. I don't give a fuck. Just know that I'm gonna argue with you in the comments. Yeah, we can argue all day. It ain't that personal. Anybody, like I said before, any content creators, any wrestling fans coming from abroad, from far or near, WrestleMania weekend, get with us. I'm at TB2 Podcast on TikTok. Get with me. Let's get together. Let's do it. Let's do this shit. IWC in real life WC. Let's do this shit. It's us, the TB2 Podcast.
And we're signing out. See you next time.
Sure.